here. Sean, I never had a dad, man. Anyone who knows me and listened to radio, man, I never had a dad. He had. I was born in Portsmouth, New Hampshire, but my mom divorced when I was in diapers, and so I went back up to Canada. So I was raised in Canada, in Montreal, and imagine that. I thank God now I was raised with Montreal Canadiens and Jean Beliveau and all that stuff. But I never had a dad, and I never met him. Actually, he was a regular guy. He was actually United States Air Force when I was born.
Uh,
But he just disappeared. You know, it happens. It's called deadbeat dads and all that stuff these days. But I
right.
ended up meeting him because I was the only one really in my family. I only had one brother that was curious. I ended up meeting my father in Clearwater, Florida, when I was 42 years old,
Wow.
and it was an issue for me. Fatherhood was an issue for me, big time, dude. I mean, big time. And I can never replace that. However, I can't ever replace not having a dad growing up, and it really bugged me. And thank God I had my uncle.
Absolutely.
I had Uncle Norman, Irish uncle in Montreal, who was a professional soccer player, and he was my pseudo dad. Growing up,
Yep.
but I never had it. It was an issue to me, and but I got closure with my father. I said to him almost the first time I met him in Clearwater, Florida, in his assisted living um, place. And I said, in a very bizarre way, I looked him in the eyes. I said, "Thank you. Thank you for doing what you did. Because if you didn't do what you did and, quote, abandon us, I wouldn't be the father I am today."
Right.
And I promised my kids, Val's heard this story. I have a hard time getting through it, obviously. But you can make a decision. You can stop what is it? Stop the chain. And you can decide to be a great dad, a good dad. And with it comes the victories that you had. You had a victory that's beyond belief with
Yep.
that connection with your dad, dude. I have a hard time listening to that story without getting weepy about your dad because that was so spiritually deep. But I told my kids at the time, I'm going to be a great dad. I'm going to be supportive no matter how tough times are. I'll be here for you. And I've proven that. But in the end, you guys are free in a free country in America to do what you wish, but you're personally responsible for all decisions you make. But I'm
Right.
gonna be here for you. And I just turned 65 last week, and I'm still here for all three of them, including my twins, Sean. So Val and Sean, thanks for letting me share that off the cuff. And back to you, the other dad, Sean, on this one, man. Very, very, very moving stuff today.
Thank you. Yeah. It's real, and sometimes real is moving, right? But the path that you took will certainly make your kids better people too. So you're right. It's easy to change things like that, isn't it?